Hey guys, welcome to the Druid Circle. This is the third video I'm ever recording, and the first two videos I didn't even have a name set for it, and so I'm still working on the intro, although I honestly feel really confident. Hey guys, welcome to the Druid Circle, because, that sounds fun. That's like a good, inviting intro. Um, I am going to be, making a list about the things that you should probably bring to a D&D table as often as possible. They're I'm not actually set on that that being the name of the video, but we'll work on it later. So first, let's start with the obvious character sheet. I don't actually have a physical character sheet, or my iPad's on the couch, but I don't really feel like getting up to go get it because I'm in the dining room table right now, or at the dining room table. So character sheet, obviously, digital, physical, journal. Here, I'm gonna twist it this way so that way I get here. Then, sorry, the chair's a bit loud. So you have the character journal, obviously. If I'm calling it like things you should have at a D&D party, then I guess the second thing would be like, other than players and DM, like a balanced party. Because trust me, when a party is unbalanced, it's not really. It's kind of hard to do things, which I know that firsthand as both a player who played in an unbalanced party and someone who DM'd an unbalanced party through my own fault. About the DMing part, I said that it would be like pretty NPC heavy, and one of them would be a healer. I just didn't think that none of them would have any healing ability, so I kind of. Anyways, that was my fault. Moving on. The next thing, which people are gonna find pretty obvious, dice. I'm not really experienced enough in D&D to actually recommend a set of dice. I can actually give you like a name of a set of dice and you recommend it along with a couple of others. Although like this is fun to roll and it comes in a nice D&D case. If you're looking for style, this is definitely it. If you're looking for like amounts, if you're looking for utility, then it's definitely this. This is you can travel with this pretty well. The inside is a dice tray. Has a lot of dice. I'll have to figure out if I can link the actual set of dice in the video. I don't know if I will be able to, but just in case, check. Has a lot of dice, pretty much everything you'll need for D&D. Also some stuff for character stuff and campaign if you want to just kind of not make your own campaign, which is fine. There are some really good homemade probably isn't the right word, but you know what I mean, D&D campaigns. Then I would, always have an extra set of D8 or D6s, or, cup of dice, just spare dice. I have one in my room. I forgot to get it again, even though I was just upstairs. Sorry. I always have a couple of spare sets of, different types of dice. This is really cool, because not only is it themed off my favorite movie, it also comes in a really nice carrying case, and the dice are pretty good. The next thing I feel like is maybe not quite exact. Here, let me move some stuff around real quick. The next thing I feel like might not be like a full-on necessity for everyone, but one person should at least have it, and you probably all know where I'm going with this. Here, let me twist this up like there, and that is here. That's like that. Will that stand? Yeah, kinda. If I do it like that, it'll stand better. That is some D&D handbooks. When it comes to official D&D, here, let me see if I can, like, there. When it comes to D&D official stuff, the Monster Manual is by far the most, optional. But Player's Handbook is always good to have because it gives you copies of D&D sheets that you can, like, copy on a printer or copier. Most printers have copiers, but, and, this is good if you're DMing for younger kids or just want a simpler way to get into it. And then once you have your, main D&D books ready for 5e, which is, I feel like, the easiest to get into, then you can go into third edition, first edition, unofficial. Because, unofficial stuff sometimes is really good things. It's just, like, hard to integrate. Alright, I'm trying to, like, figure out there. Yeah. It's hard to integrate when, it's hard to integrate when you're, when you're new as a DM and as a player. Although my first actually DM'd campaign was basically entirely homebrew, my big one. Welcome to Tasmania. I'll do a video about it at some point. I don't know when, but I will absolutely do a video about it because, like, that I have a emotional connection to it. This now, I'm not gonna get him out again. That was a nightmare to go through in the first video I recorded. But D&D minutes. If you can get like that and like a couple of things to make your D&D world feel alive, it'll really do some good. And like there's some videos that I'll link about like how to do different how to do like little sets for buildings and stuff out of like basically nothing. And there's this whole D&D, doing D&D on a budget, or for at the dollar store, which I'll also link, because I feel like, if you don't have a lot of money but still want to do D&D, that's a good way to do it. The only real thing of money you'll have to really spend is the Player's Handbook, but you get oh sorry, didn't mean to bump that. You'll basically get unlimited amount of character sheets as long as you have a printer and ink. And if you go to school or have a workplace, you can make copies there, or office workplace, So yeah, you definitely spend money on a Player's Handbook instead of just buying individual character sheets. Well, yes, it's easier to do. It's not, at some point, not worth it. Next thing, snacks. Chips and dips and chips and other stuff like that can be good if you're gonna make sure you're not gonna get any on your character sheet. But it's, if you can avoid it, it's better to not. Here, I'm gonna lower that down a bit now. It's better to not have actual gunk on your sheet, because that's really annoying. Notebooks and sketchbooks. I don't have any right next to. I could grab one, but it's full of drawings, so not actual notes on any of my campaigns. I went into my room where I record my Swag Sloth stuff, but I'll pull that out. But that's a good thing to have. And also, one more thing, which could just basically just make all the other stuff I don't want to say useless for your D&D campaign, because still fun to have. In case you do the occasional in-person D&D thing, the D&D aficionados, if there are any watching this, know what I'm talking about. It's D&D Beyond. You probably should get a D&D Beyond account. I am going to, that's pretty much all I can think of. So, here, let me see if I can think of anything else before I go. Yeah, no, actually, notebooks are really important, even if you're doing digital or notes app. No, the notes app Amazing app. All right, probably my favorite app ever because you can write down like anything and you can do campaign stuff too. It is by far my favorite app ever. Honestly, one of my favorite. Yeah, no, definitely my favorite app ever. Um, there's some storybooks and like other stuff to take inspiration from are good to have if you're fresh out of ideas. And this is purely optional because didn't like it's fun to just be around your table in costumes. So I would probably say costumes would be a cool thing. You know, dress up as your character and it'd be cool. Um, that's going to be it for today. Well, for probably for you to no, not honestly, probably not even for today, depending on when you're watching this. Definitely not for me today when I'm recording this. Because I have two other videos to do. No, well, I might record one of them either tonight or tomorrow, and the other one has to be recorded tomorrow. So it it's probably there's 50-50 shot it's going to be the end of uh my like me making videos for today. For you, it might not be the end of you watching the videos, but either way, because I should probably get in the habit of saying this. That has been it for today on the Druid Circle. Please come back again sometime. Bye. Probably work on that outro a bit actually. Bye.